So it's really important we get our athletes to move. Our golfers can start to become very sedentary if they're at work, if they're on a cart, if they're sitting to drive to the course, sitting for breakfast, lunch, dinner. So I always tell my athletes, make sure you are just moving. Have some series of exercises that have purpose. Here, we start with some activation of their trunk. Very common to not be able to have a strong core or back pain. We get into some mobility. So from there, we start to move through that spine. Can this athlete comfortably arch and round through their entire spine? Do they have the control and comfort to do so? From there, we get into some wrist mobility. We're also keeping our chest away from the ground, so his serratus, his scaps are working. In this case, not everybody is perfect. Jin's a boxer, so clearly needs to work on his wrist mobility. Okay, this allows me to see, is my client hip hinging? Can they use their scaps, or do they just drop into their joints? We're then going to get into a figure 4 position. That knee is going to be right in line with his right shoulder. So right knee, right shoulder. We're imagining a rod is going through his spine. And if there is a towel in his thoracic spine, you're trying to wring out that towel, or wring out and rotate through that thoracic spine. So we start to work that fascia from that hip all the way to the shoulder, just as he does in his swing. And then we get into a push-up variation, getting in a little bit of strength, a little bit of stability, finishing with some mobility of those shoulders, hamstrings, ankles. Just having a simple movement flow, or a few exercises that you can hit daily, be it a lunch break, in the morning, before you hit the course, is going to really add up. So we start with some single leg stability, getting nice and tall, working on hip extension. In this case, our smart athlete remembers that they forgot to hit some thoracic dissociation. And we're just looking for bang for our buck. Everyone would love to exercise more or get an extra workout in every day, but at the end of the day, time, efficiency is important. If all we do is move 3 to 5 minutes here and there, at the end of the week, that's going to add up to a good half an hour, 45-minute workout. So encourage your clients to move with purpose, address all their joints, their mobility, their stability, and start integrating in some specific patterns that they're going to need to execute their skill.